The benefits of selling your home to an investor. Did you know that U.S. home sales are at a record high? While it seems many are excited about the current boom, for other people a property can be a huge burden. But do you know the best way to sell a property fast and with the minimum of stress? Believe it or not, it can be done. Read on as we tell you the must-know benefits of selling to a home investor. Clarity regarding their intent. If you have ever sold a house the traditional way, you will realize how troublesome people's intent can be. If they want the home to live in, they may have certain ideas about what should be fixed, repaired, and changed before they will buy. This can lead to a long process that costs you more money. If people want the property for rental, then it can be even worse. They may want a property ready so people can move in immediately, so they don't miss out on rental income. This can mean you may be asked to redecorate and change fittings, all for their benefit. When you sell to a home investor, they have one goal in mind. That is to buy a house and renovate it, to sell on at a profit. This means that their intent is clear from the start, and it also means they want a fast, no-hassle sale so they can carry on making a living. Quick sales. When selling a house, the buyer is often seeking finance for their purchase. In fact, 86% of home buyers use a mortgage. Financing is a slow process, and it does not always come off positively. Banks can decide not to give your buyer a mortgage, meaning your sale falls through. If you are selling a dilapidated property, then many banks will refuse to finance loans in case the lender defaults and they have no collateral. Finally, even if they do get the loan approved, it can take around 45 days. We buy houses in Arkansas quickly. There is no loan process or approval, meaning you don't have to wait over a month hoping if the sale will come off. Sell as is. If you are thinking, I want to sell my house fast, then renovating and decorating are often the last thing on your mind. However, with a traditional sale, this is what you will have to do. The process will start with a home inspection, to let you know if there are any major structural problems. This is then followed by repairs and renovations. You then have to stage the home for visitors. All of this costs money, but above all else, time. Selling as is means selling the home in its current condition, warts and all. People who come to view it understand they are buying the home with all its faults, or at least they should do. David Buys Houses is a fair offer house buyer. We will check the property and make a fair offer based on its current state. You don't need to do any of the touch-ups, and most of all, it won't cost you any more cash. It is stress-free. Selling a home is a very stressful process. However, if you are trying to sell an inherited unwanted property, you may also have grief to contend with. Yet there is a way to sell a home easily and in a stress-free manner. We buy homes with immediate cash offers. You don't need to wait for phone calls for offers, or hope that the sale does not fall through. It is a simple offer, and you just need to decide if you want to accept it. No agency fees. When you sell your home with a real estate agent, the fee you pay them is equivalent to around 6% of the property. However, the real sticking point is that 3% of that goes to the buyer's agent, who had nothing to do with your sale in the first place. 6% is a lot of money, and if you sell to a company, there is no agency fee. Yes, they may give you a slightly lower offer, but often when the agency fee and costs are added, they are not that similar to traditional sales. All of this with the added value of a fast transaction and less stress. A home investor is more flexible. When dealing with an investor, you often get a degree of flexibility. They understand that many people they buy from are in very unique circumstances, often financially. Thus, an investor can offer flexibility not provided by traditional real estate sales. Some investors, such as our company, have the ability to get you out of loans that you are tied into. This can prevent you from losing the house if you are struggling to repay and means that you don't come out of the agreement with anything to show for it at the end of the term. It is easier to avoid scams. When you want to sell your house fast and are looking for a cash sale, there are a number of scams you should watch out for. Many people will be willing to take advantage if you are in a precarious financial position. You may end up losing it all. When you stick with local Central Arkansas house buyers, you can check the credentials of the company. They can provide local references, and you can research others who have worked with them. All of this gives you peace of mind and lets you know the offer they give is honest and solid. Contact us today. Now you know the benefits of a home investor. What are you waiting for? Even in the most unique circumstances with the oddest properties, a home investor can step in to help out. Your first stop in the Central Arkansas area should be David Buys Houses. If you need to sell your house fast, we can give an offer that you can trust. Contact us here and speak to one of our advisors immediately.